We've been invited to come here to present the New Kids on the Block. We've been part of the PRI ISTC since earlier this year. I'll be describing who we are and what we do. I have to give 12 lightning talks while everybody else gives one because we're doing scope. Paul Francisco is the coordinator. He knows everything about air. How to measure it, pollution, ventilation, contamination. Me, I do water. Condensation, evaporation, roof leaks, cat urine, wet basements, urology to meteorology. I do the whole thing. Jeff Gordon is our materials specialist, has a background in restoration and woodworking. And much of the work that he does has to do with lead and its effects on health and work on buildings. Energy, that's Zach Marin, recent graduate from Civil and Environmental Engineering. Convection, conduction, radiation, the spark plug of the group, the energy bunny, ever-ready bunny. This is an outline of what we do. Indoor climate research and training, energy use, primarily residential energy use, and air tightness. We save energy by tightening the building. What are the impacts on indoor conditions? Radon, CO, CO2, water vapor. We're studying that. We're studying, most of our work is on existing buildings, not on new buildings. And under this DOE partnership, we're studying low-cost radon mitigation. We work with weatherization, and the reason we're so good is because the weatherization program has been consistently evaluated with feedback. We've had 5 evaluations, 5 feedbacks, and we know what to do. Don't change windows. Don't replace windows for energy. For lead, perhaps that's what you might want to do for lead safety in the home. We've had several programs that have been very successful. How about one idea for saving energy is if you have a heating device, skip the chimney. Have it be an unvented device within the building. You can buy these devices, and we've measured the concentrations from these devices. We've also worked with HUD on one particular problem in a building, and that is the cold, wet spot up at the corner. The techniques that we used didn't work. Well, that means it's fair research. It was a real question in the first place. We have done a lot of work for the benefit of the U.S. on how to characterize humidity in buildings and how to use that. State Farm Insurance has asked us to measure how to solve the pipe bursting problem. Most people think that here's a pipe there, it's got water in it, you surround it with freezing temperatures, that here's your new leak. Sorry, that's not how it works. I gotta go on. We do a lot of work. Your field may be like mine, in which we deal with legacy values. That is, not quite scientific values and practices from many years ago. One of those is attic ventilation. We were able to show that the standard justifications for attic ventilation make no sense whatsoever. That's research. We apply our research in training, mostly on residential retrofit. We do diagnostics. Our focus is to take research to weatherization and retrofit training. We've developed a curriculum over the last 10 years, in fact, for the Illinois Weatherization program, and that curriculum is the model for the rest of the country. We are involved nationally and internationally in development of ventilation standards, in being responsible for handbook and for directing the work of the Building Performance Institute. We expect to be the first IREC accredited training center in Illinois. Our building science focused curriculum is is what everyone else looks up to, and we look forward to continue working with all of you. Thank you.